Hey guys, how you doing? Hey guys, how you doing? Julio here. Today I'd like to do the second part of the video. If it's worth living in Japan. Actually, I had a live broadcast today, and I said that I would finish this video. At least I'm making the video now. I hope to publish it today. So today is a good part because I started talking about the things that I don't like in Japan. Most importantly, one thing that someone asked me during the live broadcast, if it's worth living here. So I'll take my conclusions. Okay, let's start from number 10 that I love about Japan. It's polite people. So whatever you have to do here when you go to the city hall, you go to the station maybe to get yourself a pass, which I always do when you want to get some information. Generally people are very polite to you, and that can be felt in the language they use. That's maybe one characteristic of the Japanese language. We have the so-called polite language, keigo. So it feels good when you're talking to someone, they show respect to you. If this feels good, so maybe that's the downside of it, which is kind of a distant, but it's fine. Sometimes I just don't want to chit chat. I just want a quick information, and it's good when they treat you with respect. 9 is something that I experienced too. Actually, last week Friday, I finished my the oh my goodness, it's called Shokugyoku in Japanese. It's a course that they pay you while you as you receive the unemployment support. It's a course that they help you with. So in my case, I chose programming. So I studied Java, CSS, HTML, Python, machine learning, and SQL. So this is very useful for me. So this is one part of the unemployment money, which you can receive. Maybe I'll make a video about that if you're interested. So this is number 9, to the support, unemployment support. Then 8 is about health here, so good hospitals. Thank God I don't go much to the hospital, but if I need, there's lots of choices. There's the big hospitals, the clinics, and the price is quite accessible. The downside to it is that you pay a lot of money. I pay mostly, I think I pay 20,000 yen, about $200. But once you do that, you only pay 30% of the treatment, which gets quite cheap. Good hospitals, number 8. Number 7, so good universities. So as you guys know, I studied in 2 universities here, 2 national ones, by the way. So I studied in Okinawa when I first came in '94. So I studied at the University of the Ryukyus in Okinawa, which is a good university. That's where I learned Japanese, and I also learned Okinawan, so Okinawa Go or Uchinaguchi. And for my master's, I studied at the University of Osaka, which is in the top 10 in Japan, and it has a good ranking also internationally. So we have some very good universities where people got Nobel prizes. The last one that Japan got, I think, was from a scholar from Kyoto University, which is I think is number 2. I think is the second one after University of Tokyo. Okay, that's number 7. Number 6, good service. Maybe it's kind of similar to 10. So so whenever you that happens mostly when you go to the city hall. So you have to solve something, and you ask someone. Maybe they don't know, but they point you directly there, and you solve what you have to do. When you go to the bank, so it doesn't take too much time. They're very organized. So if you want to have a new checkbook, make a new checkbook, draw money, they show you the process quickly, and usually don't wait much. I think it's very efficient. So service here is good, and fast, especially here in Osaka, it's very fast. I like service here. Maybe it coincides a little with 10, but good service. Service here is very good. Number 5 is start to get more to the personal side and things I like about the Japanese. Number 5 is honesty. It's not very difficult to go on YouTube and find a video or someone who tried an experiment. They kind of lost their wallet or drop it on purpose, and someone came and returned it. That's very true. Usually I don't lose things, but I remember a long time ago losing my cell phone, and someone found it on a, usually the station guy or someone on the train, they deliver the thing, and you go to lost and find. Usually you find what you lost, and even if it's a wallet with money, people usually return, because there's a law here saying that if you take money, it's kind of a, it's a crime. Of course, it's a crime. It's stealing from people. And when you return people's belongings, like such as money, there's a law that says you have to give 10% back to the person who found it. So if you lost like a 100,000 yen, which is about $1,000, people have to give you 1,000,000 yen, so 10,000 yen, which is about $100. So yeah, people very honest. I can say that. Yeah, honesty. That's number 5. Number 4 is more about my hobbies again, martial arts. So as you know, I'm learning 3 martial arts at the same time. So karate on Tuesdays and Fridays. Wednesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays I'm doing Aikido, and Sunday, which is today, I'm doing judo. So cool part about martial arts is because what I'm practicing right now, it just started here, so I'm closer to the origin of it. Special about Aikido, my master learned from someone who learned directly from Ueshiba Sensei. So in the case of Osaka, so my dojo is a kind of a lineage from Tanaka Bansen, which learned directly from Ueshiba Sensei, and then he taught to my master. And so I'm the 4th generation of Aikido. That's a very cool thing. So you learn stuff closer to the original. In the case of karate, I'm doing a type of a karate from Okinawa, Go-Juryu, and my master learned from someone who also learned directly from the master in Okinawa, which is Miyagi Chojun. That's a cool thing. And it's a lot of choices to practice here, lots of places, so it's really cool. And the place is so safe here that I can go to the practice wearing the gi, and I like kind of stuff. Martial arts, very good to practice, lots of choices, and it's cheap here. Today, during the live broadcast, people asked me how much I'm paying. I found some cheap places. I'm paying 4,000 yen, about $40. It's pretty decent. That's 4. Number 3, scholarships, sorry, is the reason why I came here. I got 3 scholarships to come here. The first one I want to make a video about it. It's from the Japan Foundation, which is, it's a program called Outstanding Students of the Japanese Language, which allow me to come here and visit 2 weeks. Then to Okinawa, I got the scholarship from the same place that gave me the scholarship for the masters, which is called MAXT, or Japanese Ministry of Education. There's lots of scholarships here, and the salary is very good. When I came here in 1998, the scholarship was about 180,000 yen, which at the time was about $1,800. So it's pretty decent. You can pay for your housing. You can travel a little if you want, which I used to travel a lot. I went to the States, I went to Australia, I went to lots of places. No, so Australia was after I graduated, but I went to China, Korea, the States, so did a lot of good stuff with my scholarship. And then item 2 is transportation, which is maybe one of the things I love the most here. Actually, the second one, sorry. So if you want to go somewhere, travel, you can prepare yourself. And especially if you go by train, you just say what time you want to depart and what time you want to get to your destination, and it gives you several options. If you want to go by bullet train, just normal train, express, so you can count on that, because usually trains don't delay. If you set up your trip on your app, usually I use the app from Yahoo, saying just Norikai Annai. So Norikai is to get your Norikai Annai is this software from Yahoo. Anyway, so just use this software. The best reason to live here is safety, as I said before. So I go to practice, sometimes wearing my gi, not when I wear, but when I come back, usually I'm kind of tired that I don't feel like changing, so I just come with my gi. Nobody bothers me. And you can usually, there's some dangerous places here that I know of, here in Osaka, where some bad dudes hang out, but usually I don't get there, so I don't have problem. But generally you can walk outside anytime. Nobody bothers you. Before I started martial arts again, I used to try to walk. Sometimes I would walk like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I know that's too late, but nobody bothers you. So these are the 10 things, top 10 that I love here. And maybe what I want to hear now is if it's worth living here. My considerations here, final considerations. Is it worth living here? For me now, on the professional side, no. So actually, I could live here, but I don't know if it will be here to the end of my life. Sorry for being too dark about this thing, but something we have to consider. I don't know if I want to live here for the rest of my life. If I have received a good job offer, I will leave Japan. So the answer is yes and no. I could live here or I can leave here. So this, no pun intended. Yeah, but in general, I'd say it's a very good place. If you never came here, I urge you to live here for a while and see if you like Japan. That's it. Second part of the video, the good parts about living in Japan. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit like, consider subscribing so you can help my channel, and turn on the notifications so you won't miss any video. And you can support me on Patreon, where I share the books I use for language learning. You can also be a member of this channel to have access to all the old lives, we're mostly in Portuguese, and there's a lot of hints there how to study books and stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.